humans are so fucking ugly compared to like you go out and you see a leopard, you see like a cockatiel, like you see all these like animals have never showered, they've never put on makeup or done their hair or like went to the salon. And they're gorgeous. A human, if you imagine like a fucking human who's never done all that, some crunchy ass nasty species. And we're the smart ones?
Yeah, I don't know why we have to be so tall.
Not everybody. Welcome to Yacht Mess Nip Tuck Edition. And Daisy is hiding right now, and I'll tell you why. She is fresh back from Thailand with a nose job. And are you ready for the big reveal? Daisy, let's see it.
I don't see the same.
You do look very similar. It was not a drastic nose job, and that's what I love.
No, it was not meant to be. It was meant to be. I mean, like, I actually had a bit of a panic when I came out of the surgery because I had said natural so many times that I was like, oh, did she take that quite literally? But the swelling journey is going to be real. And she did an amazing job on my deviated septum, which it's so funny because online everyone's like, oh my God, I'm so glad you can breathe better. And it looks like this cop out. No, I had a really bad deviated septum, but I just did it to make it look better. I was like, I'm nothing to do with my breathing. It was all cosmetic. Okay,
so we're 10 days out. And this is the first time I'm seeing you. So like I'm looking at you straight on for the first time since this trauma has happened to us. And it's really good. It is really natural. Like I was really worried when you said that you were going to go do it, that you're going to like slice and dice and have a little hee nose. But it's still very you.
I know. I do think everyone worried about that, like all my friends and, my family. But I am a very, I'm conservative with what I do. Like same with my boobs. They're not, big giant boobs. And I was, I wanted it natural. I just wanted, I had a really bad deviated septum and I had a big nose as well. I just hated it. And it started getting to the point where I was like, it was all I could see. And especially because I'm so much, like now my career is like taking so many photos and being on TV. And I was like, oh, there's that fucking thing again. And it just got too much. And I was like, no, I need to do something about this. But I was very clear in my consultation, even though it was very quick. That was the one thing. It was different. So do you want me to walk you through it?
No.
No, okay.
Just kidding. Yes, of course. But let me walk everyone through what we're doing today, and then we'll jump back into it. So what's on deck today? Obviously, your nose reveal. We're going to do a little mess press plastic surgery edition. Build it, and they will come. We're going to consult each other and build the perfect person. Or say mess to the excess. You're going to tell us the celebrity who's had too much work done. We're going to play Mess Who's Celebrity Nose Job Edition, and then some high tides. So now, bring me back, walk me through it.
Okay, I'm gonna try and be quick about it because obviously I could talk about it all day. Poor Amelia wants to go home. I decided to get it done. I decided in Thailand because my sister had her surgery there coming up to 2 years. Yeah, Bonnie, when she had her accident. And that's where I discovered that their healthcare is incredible. And they're very highly skilled, very highly trained. And it is cheaper. That is just a benefit, a bonus. It wasn't about money for me. I don't cut corners. It was because I genuinely felt it was the best place for me to go. My friend had gotten it done in Turkey. I wasn't ever really that keen on Turkey, but she had a really good experience and I was going back and forth. Anyway, long story short.
Nothing against the Turkish people.
No, not at all. She had an amazing experience. I just, you get that bad press or whatever. And so I decided on Thailand, committed. I decided on Bangkok. I had friends there to support me because I didn't know how I was going to handle this. Very difficult to pick a surgeon, but again, finally picked one. Decided to go with a hospital rather than a clinic. In case something went wrong. Bought insurance, learned from my sister, all these things, booked a date in, and off I went. And then the consultation was that morning. So I'd never met my doctor, never spoken to her. And now the big difference between my breast augmentation and my nose was that when my doctor was like, this is all I do. He's like, I only do natural boobs. So he's like, if you want to come in here and say you want this size, I'm not going to, I'm not your person. So he took the choice out of it, and I loved that. That was what I wanted. I didn't want big boobs. I just wanted my boobs, but better. And that was like so perfect for me. So I didn't have to think of anything. Even people are like, oh, what did you get? And I'm like, no idea. I don't know. So this was quite different. She was like, what do you want? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I was like, I thought you were just going to tell me. So that was a little bit difficult, and it was quite a quick consultation. And I know some people need more time. This was like 10 minutes.
Yeah. When you go in to get a haircut, are you just like, I don't know, whatever you think? Or do you come in there with an idea?
I trust people. So a makeup artist, stylist, like Amy's been with me. Like I am fully like, you're the expert. And yeah, I'm like, you do makeup every single day. I go into the bathroom and, pop on a bit of shimmer. I find it weird. Like I'm very trusting.
Do you go to the movies and like ask the person, what am I seeing today? Like, do you go in there with a plan of anything?
No, like the movies I would, but like I'm very, if you're an expert, like if
Just
I
go to the airport and be like, I don't know, where do you guys think I should go?
Well, but if I was going to a travel agent and asked for, or if I was getting a sommelier, I would go with whatever wine they suggested.
Now, can I ask where them titties are from?
Dublin.
Yeah. Okay, those are Irish
yeah.
titties.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with my nose, she was like, some people, because I think she was a bit like, I don't know. And she's like, what do you want? And I was just like, well, obviously the deviated septum. I was like, I obviously want it smaller. Like they were very obvious things. And she was like, well, some people want a really small nose. And I was like, no. I want it natural. But I was also, it was hard because I was like, I don't want it. I do want it smaller. Like I do want it different.
Yeah.
But I don't want it so different. So it was, and then she was asking me about my bridge. And I was like, I've never even thought about my bridge because that was never an issue to me. So she was like, you have a bit of a bump. And I was like, okay, well, we'll take that off. And I was like, I don't want it like a ski slope. Like I want it just straight. I was like, the bridge. I was like, what do you think? And she was like, I think we should leave it. She's like, you don't have a big bridge. So it was quick, and it was a little bit difficult because I went in not knowing what I wanted. I did know what I wanted. I wanted natural. But anyway, we went in. She was this lovely little Asian lady. She was so sweet. And she was like, I'm going to take about 5 hours. She's like, I take a really long time. She's like, I really take my time, and which I loved. I was like, amazing. And did take about 5 hours. She showed me my post-op photos. I was really happy, had an amazing healing journey. Like we were talking, barely bruised. I was like up out for dinner 3 nights later, up sightseeing, all this stuff. But then, cast day came off and it was so swollen. It looked like she hadn't done anything. I was like, I went into her on, to get my cast off, and she's like, she wasn't very reassuring either, which in a way I like, because, surgeons shouldn't necessarily have good bedside manner. They're very smart. They're not there to fluff you. They're there to do a very different job. But she was like, yeah, I think it looks good. And I was like, you think it looks good? I was
Come on.
Yeah. So the cast day off was a real journey, which I have now learned that it's a real journey. A lot of people are like, what have I just done? You go through this huge surgery. It's really expensive. And I was just like, it looks the same. Anyway, I'm 10 days later and it's going down and I'm happier and happier. But apparently it's going to be a good 6 months to a year.
It already looks fantastic. And the mole has gone back underground.
I took the mole out. That was a last minute decision. I was on the table, and I didn't mind. It was difficult because there were things that I hated and there were things that I didn't mind.
Sure.
But I was like, well, I'm going in there. I might as well. Why not? So that's there's a little bit of a scab there, but that's healing pretty well. But she did a deviated septum. I had quite a bad deviated septum, and that is quite difficult to fix. She did an amazing job. Also, my stitches, you can't
Stop
see.
touching it.
Sorry, oh my God. Well, it's clean. It's done now.
Your fingers aren't.
Well, we've got makeup on.
That's still, you're gonna get an infection.
I'm not. The stitches are
You're
totally
touching door
healed.
handles. I saw you like
I've got
fingering
makeup,
everyone, and now you're
but
touching
my
your.
stitches are totally healed. She did an amazing job. Anyway, whatever. I'm having a good nose day today, but
You are.
apparently it's going to be a real journey.
And because we are the same person, I have done the same thing
Which
that
I
we
love.
discovered. And let's put like a side by side picture of me and Daisy's absolute, like, what do you call it? Butchered faces. I broke my
You
nose.
look way worse than me.
I was really bloody. I had broken my nose. Someone had landed on a trampoline, and literally, like, it was sideways. There was cartilage out, and I kind of didn't want to fix it. I like a big nose. I think it's like,
Well, it's much
sexy
cuter on a man
Yeah,
than
I
a
think
woman.
I liked it on him. And then when I did get it fixed, I got into a car that night and drove like on the meds and everything. And immediately right out, we were having dinner at Bennigan's, and I had gotten out of the parking lot and immediately got into a car accident. So I had fucked it up, what had just got fixed. And then I was like, this is just meant to be. But it was always very sensitive to like blow my nose and to touch it. It got really sensitive. So when the pandemic happened and everyone was wearing a mask and I had to wear a mask, it was so painful to like wear a mask. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually fix this now because this hurts, and no one's gonna see my nose because it's a pandemic. No one's gonna see it. I did it in like Boca in Florida because I was living in Miami at the time. But yeah, so I've gone through the journey that you have gone
we
through.
talked because then I told you, and you were like, and it's so funny about the deviated septum as well because, of course, I was getting like trolled online, and they're like, "Oh, that old chestnut," and then you go to like my photos, they're like, "Oh, it's actually really bad,"
You could
and I was
see it,
like,
yeah.
"No, it was super bad." And it wasn't. I didn't get it because of the deviated septum. I got it for cosmetic reasons, but part of the reason why I had a terrible nose was because it was really deviated. And also I did I was also, someone else was trolling me because I was like, I don't know why it was so badly deviated. It could have been from birth. It could have been because I think my mom had an emergency C-section, so it could have been like so there's like a few things that were wrong with me. I think she tried to push me out the birth canal, but could have been that. Could have been genetic, but it also could have been because I broke my nose as well when I was like 11 sailing. And I said this being like, I did have a really bad deviated septum. I broke my nose and someone was trying, and they're like, "Oh, that old chestnut." I'm like, why would I lie? I'm like, I'm admitting I did it for vanity purposes. Sure. The photos show that it's a deviated septum, and you're still trying to troll me. I'm like,
it's like very clear. But
and then also I had to be like to her, I was like, people can break stuff. Like I broke both of my wrists, one's snowboarding, one horse riding. I can break my nose sailing. It's such a far-fetched lie. I'm like, why would I lie about that?
No, you're the Jennifer Lawrence of the Bravo world. Like, you are relatable and you're very open. Like, immediately as you were doing this, I wasn't sure that you were going to share this journey or if you were just going to pop up with a cute little new button nose, but you showed everything. And I admire that about you. You show everything.
Originally, I never planned to. Originally, I kind of said if people noticed, which I did think over time people would. Now that I actually don't think anyone would have noticed. I think people would have been like it's really funny. I've seen comments didn't someone say like, "Oh, I knew she looked different," and you're like, "No, she hasn't had it yet."
No, I saw that. Someone commented
literally
in your confessional.
her. Yeah, I saw someone else do it as well. There was like a photo of me online, and they're like, "Oh, I knew she." Someone said, "Oh, she looks different." Someone's like, "Oh, she had a nose job," and this photo is from like 6 months ago. I was like, "No, not yet."
Not yet.
But yeah, I kind of figured people may over time, but I actually don't think they would have. But and I was like, "Oh, if people ask me, like, I'll own it." And then on the second, Elaine the Square was like, "Are you going to share it?" And I was like, "I don't feel like I need to. I don't feel like I owe anyone that information.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid. I'm not doing a collab." So I originally wasn't going to, and then I was the second day in hospital, and I was talking to Amy, and I was just like, I feel like I just need to say, I was like, I'd rather get behind it, in front of it than behind it.
Sure.
I'm like, I think plastic surgery is great. I'm all for it. I don't want to have to explain myself a year down the line when people are like, there's something different about her. Do you know what I mean? And then being like, "Oh, a year ago," and then it looks like that I'm ashamed of it when I'm not.
Right.
And then trying to backtrack. And then I was like, I actually think people will find this really interesting. And so we talked about it. And then, I decided to share it. And then sometimes I had like bits of regret. And I was like, should I have shared it? But no, I did the right thing.
Yeah, I'm happy that you shared it. I think
no, for sure.
It's
It was
very
the right.
relatable.
It was the right. It was the right thing to do.
Yeah. No. And speaking of sharing, I do want to take a little tangent real quick. So this is the first episode that we have filmed since the airport one has come out. So I want to just say thank you to everyone who's reached out for Janet. It was really, really sweet, all the messages that I have gotten. So thank you all for that. It's weird in a way because like we move on as people, but grief and guilt like stays around for a little longer than I've expected. So I want to share like a little.
I didn't want to ask you. I know you. Oh my god! I didn't want to ask because I'm so awkward with these kind of things. So I haven't even messaged. It's not because I haven't thought about you or thought about that, but I'm pretty awkward with these things. So how has it been?
Honestly, it has been tough. Like there's been like I was been babysitting our other dog, and my roommate went out of town, and like I had to wear my sunglasses every walk because I would get emotional. And the oddest thing, like the thing that I didn't expect to be so difficult was coming home for the first time since our trip and like being in the house without her. And that night, closing my bedroom door.
Oh, stop. Oh, Marc. Oh, stop. Oh, my God. Oh. Take your time. No, take your time.
I did not think I was going to get emotional again about that. Okay. Sorry. And we're back. Going home and closing the bedroom door that first night and her not being in my bed was like a really big, weird moment. So I didn't, and I still haven't. Like I can't close the door. That's just like a weird, like, you know, these weird things that you don't expect to happen.
Yeah.
Happen. But like the outpouring of love I've gotten for her, like just all the messes out there. We can call ourselves messes. Like
I love
the Yacht
that.
Messes. All the messes. We're all messes. If you're not a mess, then you're not present in this world.
Yeah,
right now.
you are
So,
not
all the
following
messes,
us.
Thank you so much for reaching out for her. It's super, super lovely to read and hear. And let's get back to some craziness. You know what? I'm going to do our high tides early today because here's something that I wonder. Like, and I can't find myself. I can't find it in me to say like, oh, I hope Janet's up in heaven. Because first off, I don't want her. I want her to be here with me. But also, like, my high thought is, how do we know heaven's up? Why do we say up in heaven? Why don't we don't know if heaven's to the left or to the right or down?
I think it's safe to say if we don't know heaven exists.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been there. Have you?
Well, I guess the idea of heaven is like whoever came up with it. It's like the clouds and the angels.
So we say up.
Yeah.
I don't.
Because it's probably a religious thing, so it's like the angels, and so that's probably where it came from.
We just say heaven, like up in heaven. Yeah. Like I feel like it's probably like another dimension. I feel like heaven's probably still here. Like if there is a heaven, I feel like it's still.
Well, I believe in energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
the
I don't
energy is
believe
still-
in heaven. Heaven's a religious thing.
And for religion people, it's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's religious, but we can call them religion people.
Okay, let's move on from that. No, we haven't found heaven. Everyone's keep looking. How is Below Deck going? We have not talked about. Now Ellie is on board.
Yes. So
Yikes.
we just finished episode 3. So yeah, because this episode's going to come out next week.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
episode
so
4
we're
will have just
current.
aired, which I have not seen yet.
No,
Have
and I
you?
have not seen it. No. So we have just gone episode 3, which I thought episode 3 was amazing. So we went out in Bangkok, cast day off.
In Bangkok.
Oh, I went out in Bangkok. No, when I watched the episode.
Oh.
So I went out in Bangkok on my cast day off. Wasn't supposed to be
I thought you were
drinking.
talking about cast, like the Below Deck cast.
No,
Your
sorry,
nose
my
cast.
nose cast.
Got it.
Sorry.
Loud and clear.
My nose cast day off. My nose cast off. Whatever. You know what I mean.
The fucking nose
It's
thing.
been a
Her
long
nose
day.
fell off and she went out.
And I was like quite like anxious about the cast coming off. I was anxious about how swollen my nose was. So we were going out for a drink, got absolutely wasted, like pissed. Came home, got the episode, and stayed up till bloody 3:30, 4 a.m. watching it. Didn't remember a bar of it. Had to watch it the next day. But it was such a good episode. I thought it was honestly top tier. So much happened. Like it was just bang, bang, bang. It was the housewives leaving with a huge tip. It was our cast night off, you know, all these relationships starting between Eddie and Alicia being like, I have a boyfriend.
And Jenna and Ben. I did not see that flirtation coming from
Jenna
a
and
million
Ben.
miles away.
I did not know that was happening, because at this stage it's always really interesting as well, because I catch up to the love interests later in the season, but I am so in the thick of, you know, what's happening. Like I've had Joe leave, I've had the housewives, I'm having to deal with, you know, the Ben and Alicia
Now
thing.
Lisa's on your team, and okay.
So I don't notice these flirting things. Like I have no interest. I don't pick up on it. So it's really interesting for me to watch. And watching this back, I didn't know, you know, that early on. Obviously Ellie comes. We get the preview. It was an epic episode. A lot happened.
This may be the best season of Below Deck ever. It's
God.
wild
Big
that we're only
words.
3 episodes in, and it's like I feel like I'm so hooked. Usually it's like a slow burn. We got to meet the characters. We got to get into it. Now we're just like, we are going straight in, no lube. It is happening.
I agree. You know, even for sailing, when we've had some pretty big seasons, I think it's, you know, kind of episode 5, 6, 7, when you start getting the love interest, when, you know, stories develop, the characters have developed, but this is full throttle. By the 3rd episode, we're fully into the season. You've got strong character development. You've got relationships forming. You've got changeover of crew. You've got fighting, crying, Ben crying in the hot tub.
Who would cry on camera?
I've cried multiple times on camera. So me.
I mean, and with the little preview of like what's coming up with Ellie, y'all aren't taking your foot off the gas. It is wild.
No, and that's just one part of what happened. You know, we have so many other
We have you and Joelle's love story coming up, obviously, from the trailer.
kissing story. but
Wow.
whatever.
Kissing and love, lovely kissing story.
What are you most looking forward to seeing in this season? Don't say me and Joao.
Okay, I will not say you and Joelle. What am I most likely looking forward to? Okay, here's my opinion on the whole Ellie situation. I am not into her in the sense that like I would hope to never be in the same room with that energy, but she is wild to watch. So it's like Amanda on Beverly Hills. Like I do not dig you as a human being whatsoever, but if you add that crazy salt in with this meal, it's going to turn up the volume on it, and it could be very interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I think if we, you know, if you like, you know, I have a producer who's always like, who would you bring back? And he's like, don't say the people you like. Because I'm just like, I just want to vote with all my friends. And he's
Sure.
like, that is terrible TV.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? It'll be great TV. We'll sit and have martinis and have a perfect charter.
Yeah.
Of course, we want to see interesting characters, whether we love them or we hate them. It can be, you know, we don't always have to hate them or... but I agree. I think it's important to have interesting people, and Ellie's certainly interesting.
And everyone who out there, these are our opinions. That if we don't like someone or do like someone, let's keep the trolling down to a minimum. Let's not
100%.
Like we said this
We
in
do
an
not
earlier episode.
condone.
No like death threats. No, it's entertainment at the end of the day. Let's not get crazy on our opinions and attack. Let's do a haters episode, a trolls episode soon,
Yes,
where we
I
talk
will
about
echo on
haters.
that haters, but I'm gonna say it now as well. I completely supporting what you're saying. The hating, just be normal. Go and have a glass of wine like me and Mark and bitch and complain.
Yeah.
And don't go online and start writing to strangers about how much you hate them. Just say it on your couch. Or do what we do
Yeah.
and have a podcast and say.
Speaking of hating, as soon as that episode ended this week of Below Deck, it went straight to coming up next, Vanderpump Rules. I have never lunged for a remote faster.
I haven't even had time to watch it.
Oh,
I
it
mean,
is
I've been
so bad.
globe-trotting.
It is just so bad. I can't. So again, our opinions, don't hate everyone, but yikes, not what I was about to watch next. Shall we get into some mess press? I want to get back into the whole plastic surgery thing, so let's do mess press quickly. There's a new study out that says excessive masturbation will lead to hair loss. Are you excessively doing it? I know what we found out is in your bedside
I've
table.
got a full head of hair, guys.
And
I am.
Full bedside table full of dildos.
Yeah, but I'm never home, so
Fair.
when are they getting used?
Those batteries are saved.
They are saved. They are those bad boys were a waste of money. They're in my bedside table along with all my clothes that I don't get to see, along with my rent and my bed that I pay for that I
Fair.
don't sleep in.
Okay, good. So just a quick note to everyone out there: put your privates down.
You
if you
also
want to
have
keep
a
your
full
hair.
head of hair.
You know what?
You need to go knock one
You want to know
out.
TMA? TMI? You want to know TSA? TMI? I don't masturbate.
What?
I know.
What?
I know. I don't. It's a shocker. It comes as a shocker to everyone, so I can't believe I've never told you this.
It's also scarring me because now I'm getting visions of me masturbating that I don't want in my head.
The visions are your own property.
The vision I'm having is of you masturbating really uncomfortably.
like upset about it.
Why
would be.
don't you?
Because I've directed corn for so long, I'm not going to watch that because I know how the sausage is made. I know most of the people, and like I don't want to go into my own head to think because that's a scary place. So I just would rather be with someone and have express my needs that way.
Okay, I mean, I would also rather that, but I don't I'm not masturbating.
Don't you try to dry your fingers by waving them at me.
I'm not masturbating all the time. But
Sometimes.
so you're probably having a lot more sex than I am, so it makes more sense.
I'm very. You live in New York as a gay man. It's a buffet. You can get whatever you want whenever you need it. But
Well, it's a buffet for me as well. I'm,
Yes.
a celebrity.
oh, absolutely.
No,
you can
no.
get it. Like you have a one-way free ticket to Pound Town
But
whenever you need it.
yeah, but it just, I don't, it, I would rather imagine myself with somebody I fancy than actually have sex with someone I don't fancy.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
And you
where
have to
I
be
stand on that.
just like a note to self. Like be careful because of that nose. Let that heal before you do any
Oh
like.
my God, no, I'm not going, no,
any
no.
lickery.
I'm in self-love mode at the moment.
Keep that hair. Better keep that hair.
I'm actually going on a date when I'm in New York.
Wait, the guy.
With the hot guy!
Shut up! I totally forgot about this. Have we talked about this here?
No. But I don't, well, we've picked a date, but I haven't heard from him, so I don't know if it's happening or not.
When is it supposed to be?
On Sunday.
Okay, I leave town Saturday, so you have to. I'll be in
Yeah,
the
I'm
middle
gonna
of the
be in your
ocean
bed.
somewhere.
You don't mind if
Oh my
I
God,
bring
that's
it
right. You're
back?
staying in my bed. You're gonna fuck in my bed.
I mean, either fuck or masturbate, one of the options.
My bed could really use the action. I have only had sex in that bed once.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I'll totally bring it on.
I don't like to host because then like they could kill me. If I think I've said this before, I like to go to their house because then if they kill me, they have to hide the body.
No, you didn't say that.
Yeah. So I'm not having sex in my bed because then they can just kill me and leave. I'm going to their house because it's more difficult to murder.
Fair.
Yeah. So you, however, can have sex in my bed.
Great. Look, I promise you I'll either have sex or masturbate. I will not let you down.
Just can I ask you a favor?
What?
Just sheet out towards the camera that's in there. I want to be able to really give you good notes on it. But speaking of, this now takes a whole different meaning.
That really took a
This makes this
digress.
next segment name more appropriate. Let's do a little build it and they will come. And I want to do a self-consultation, a nip tuck. Tell me what you don't like about yourself. So if you were to go under the knife again, like what else is there? Because I have a list of like 4 things of myself that I would absolutely fix.
So I definitely did the things that I most didn't like, which were on my boobs and my nose. I've never really ever wanted any other plastic surgery. Now, never say never. Who knows when I'm older? But there are things that I'm obsessed with that isn't necessarily plastic surgery worthy. Obsessed with my weight. Always been and always will be.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah. And I think most women are. Amelia, Amy, are we all obsessed with our weight? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, men's Roman Empire, when that that went
I
around.
haven't once thought about no goddamn Roman Empire. Let me tell you that.
Okay, well, what I can confirm,
I couldn't even tell you when and what happened there. I know some
know,
gay people there and pineapples were there.
Yeah, well,
But other than that, I'm drawing a blank.
well, I can tell you what women's Roman Empire is their weight. That is, I probably think about it 200 times a day.
Really?
Oh my
What do you
God,
think
yeah.
about it?
Just, I need to lose weight. Have I put on weight?
Really?
I've eaten. Have I put on weight? Oh shit, did I need to shit? Did I lose weight? Oh my God, my pants are too small. Oh my God, my pants are loose. Great, I need to keep, oh my God, all the time. Like, it is just a constant thought. So obsessed with my weight. And I've also I had really bad pigmentation, which I did amazing, got rid of that. But I've like bad sunspots, obsessed with my sunspots. So they're kind of the only things that I hate about myself at the moment. Other than that, I'm kind of okay. I mean,
Sure.
there are things that I don't necessarily love about myself, but I've accepted. Like, I have quite a, I don't have like features as in like high cheekbones or like,
You have great
like
facial
skinny.
features.
No, I've got a fat face. But what is brilliant about my fat face is I look about 25.
Yeah. I mean, I
So-
don't agree that you have a fat face, but you have a nicely shaped face.
I have a round face.
But isn't round a great shape?
Well, I just don't have like cheekbones
well-rounded.
and they're not like, but I've accepted it. Like, I don't have, it's just very square. Like, I'm never going to be no model. But
You are.
I found the positive in it.
Sure.
And I may not be a model, but I look 15 years younger.
That's fair. Okay,
So I found joy in my flaws.
good. The joy.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
And I will say as well, I've never had like I've never thought about this before, but I'm kind of getting into it because now I'm in my glow up era. Maybe I'll get some Botox for a bit of an eyebrow lift.
You can lift your eyebrow with the Botox?
Yeah. And then if I love it, maybe I might get like a little bit of a lift. I think you can do it with like thread. I'm not sure. There's all sorts of procedures. So I might toy with stuff. But as you see with my boobs and my nose, I'm
Conservative in
I'm
your
very
attempts.
conservative, but I'm all about enhancing what you have.
See, I want my eyebrows to be lower. I don't like them up. I know that thing's still going up. Like, I feel like I hate this, but I like when I go down. Like,
Well,
can,
again,
can I drop them?
That's probably a man thing. Yeah, you can probably drop them.
I like them down more than I like them up.
Botox will make them heavy.
But look at all those lines.
But if you got Botox specifically, that
There?
would make it would like make
See, I
them
like
heavy.
that better. I want to be like this all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I just smell the fart. Like,
Yeah, you see, I want to make mine like so your eyes look
oh,
wider.
that-
Yeah.
okay. So what on me would you take me under the knife? My name is McNamara because of Nip Tuck, so it's all very purposeful. Consult me, doctor.
You're pretty. I'm not saying this to bloke smoke up your ass. And I also have like a lot of DMs and messages from my friends and
Yeah.
family, i.e., my mum, being like, "You're very handsome."
That you're handsome?
No, you're handsome. They're always
Your
like,
mom, see, my
"Who's
mom
that?"
doesn't even fucking know that we have a show, let alone.
Honestly, my parents are normally not that supportive, but that I told you, she's always like, "Are you sure he's gay?" And I'm like, yes,
I'm
he's
open.
gay.
I'm open. We're questioning it. Okay, so here's what I would like to change then.
Okay.
My chest scars, I would like them.
Okay.
Like they're just like from being a wild kid. Like I would like the chest scars to go away. I would love, my hopes and dreams would be to grow a beard. I would love to be able to grow a
you
beard.
can't grow a beard.
No, this is it. I have never shaved. This is 43 years of not.
You're not. No, oh my God. I was like, get this man tested. I was like,
Yeah, I'm not a hairy person.
but it's like,
there's no hair
you have
here.
shaved.
I have.
That's
It's
just
like,
patchy.
this is just it. Like this is
Yeah.
as much as it's gonna get. And I would love a full, like stubbly beard.
I
Oh,
love
would-
stubble.
me
Okay, we
too.
found your flaw because I
Yeah,
love stubble.
I wish. And they do have
You-
beard implants, transplants.
Okay, don't get that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I've seen it done, and like I've been DM'd by the company who does it, and I just don't think that there's no going back from that. Like if I put a chia on my face, it's gonna be there forever.
And you do suit it as much as I do love a beard. Not a beard, I like stubble,
Yeah.
some sexy stubble. But you do really suit not having it. I don't know why.
Okay.
It's hard to picture you. Like I know some men, and I'm like, oh yeah, you need to
I think because I have an angular face, maybe that helps from not being able to.
And I think because you're quite sallow skinned as well.
What's sallow skin?
Like you're dark skinned.
Oh, okay.
Sallow's like tanned.
Okay, work.
I think that helps. Like all of my exes, like, you know, I liked, or I'll name the ones that we know, but like Colin, like loved when
Yeah.
he had stubble. Like
Yeah.
Keith loved when he, like they'd always be like, oh, shave or not. And I'm like, no,
Not shave,
no,
for
not shave.
sure.
Yeah.
And
But
then
you
like
pull it off.
the last thing I would love is a bigger neck. Like if you look straight on, it looks like a little pencil neck. From the side, it's better. But it's like, can I pull in Harrison? Come here real quick. This is the neck I would like. I would like a neck transplant. Just sit right here 1 second.
But that's not plastic surgery. We can't actually.
You don't
do
know.
that.
Look at this. Can you look into this camera and show everyone his neck? How do you
is-
feel
oh,
about
by
your
the way,
neck?
we recruited
This is
a new
Amy's
staff
brother, by the
member.
way.
I'm actually pretty proud of my neck.
Okay. That's it. Get out of here. You're making me look bad.
Someone DM'd me the other day and she goes, oh my God, how did you get rid of your double chin? I need that. And I was like, I didn't do anything. Thanks.
I never thought you had a double chin. I think it's at least a triple.
Well, this is it. You know, you put on weight and you know, I have a rounder face. I have a bit of a chubbier face. So like if I sit at a bad angle but it's never anything I've been concerned about. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, well, usually it's when it's in the preference sheet meeting and I'm like, these fuckers are here again. Like, and catch me at all these bad angles. But yeah, I wouldn't mind a bit of an old bit of lipo or, you know.
They do
give
something called
myself-
Kybella.
Okay.
That's like injections into your gullet.
Okay.
And that is supposed to dissolve, but you would not be a candidate because you do not have.
Well, I would just like, you know, just a bit more of like a jawline.
Well, then you would
No.
want to get fillers on your. You do not, but like that, it would be a filler situation.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not allowed to practice medicine anymore, but I think
Well,
that's what
thank
you
God
would
we're
do.
going to Sisu soon, so they can help us.
Sisu soon.
Sisu. Oh my God, you think they did that on purpose?
Does Sisu mean something?
I have no idea.
Well,
we'll find
out. We'll find out. Okay, let's move on to say mess to the excess. Give me someone who you think has had just a touch too much. They were touched too much by an angel of plastic surgery.
This person didn't have a touch too much. This person had a truckload too much.
Who? Show me. Do you have your
feel
phone?
yeah, I feel bad because I feel
Look at you.
bad.
You have like is this new in Thailand? This whole accessory chain. It is the year of the horse. This is why I'm wearing red today. So happy Lunar New Year. Fire. What is it? Horse
Actually
meat.
got
Fire
sent-
disco.
We'll give them a little bit of a plug. I got sent them and I actually think they're really cute. They sent me so much stuff. Velvet caviar.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Don't I look so Gen Z?
See, this is why you also look 25 because you have like a
I'm a whole necklace. I'm a whole.
yeah.
So this person, now I can't get robbed in New York. Take my
We'll still
arm.
do our best.
So I do feel really bad. I don't know if you're gonna know her. Actually, you should.
Ellie?
Who?
Ellie?
Oh well.
Okay, is this Katie Price?
Yes.
No.
She's gotten really bad, and I feel bad because
Oh no.
I'm sure she gets quite trolled, and I don't want to add to that. You know, and
But
I
these
don't
are
know.
choices. Bedtime. She was on a season of Big Brother UK Celebrity, and that's how I got to know her. And she was extremely likable.
She's very big in the UK, so
Yeah.
that's because when I picked her, I was like, "Oh, I wonder actually if the US people will know her." She's big.
Oh,
in
no,
the UK.
I know her from that.
Everyone will know who she is, and she does. She seems like a really nice person, but and she obviously made her presence in the celebrity world. You know, she was like a bit of like the UK of the Pamela Anderson. You know, she was like a
Yeah.
page 3 model. You know, she's almost 50 now, so she's been around a long time. I think she was doing it when she was like 17, 18, had the big boobs. You know, was a bit of a pioneer in this, you know, kind of getting the plastic surgery, which I think she looked great for a long time, but obviously it's gone very excessive. And obviously some people, when they get older, they don't want to age gracefully. So she's gone to town. She's not looking so great, and I feel bad for saying it, but you made me pick someone. So.
I did make you pick someone. I think that is fair to say. I mean, it is.
I mean, it's
I would
obvious.
like to know the psychology behind that because you really are transforming into something else, and there's got to be some type of psychological need to do that.
What I will say is somebody who has had plastic surgery, 2 really big operations. But you've had it as well, and someone who gets a lot of Botox and things like that.
I get a lot.
No, I do.
And she's like, you've had a lot of plastic surgery and you fuck with your face a lot.
Okay, I've had more plastic surgery and more Botox, so I'm qualified to speak on this. It's addictive. And the reason why it's addictive is because the dopamine effect, like when I got my boobs, the dopamine effect of like how clothes fit me, or like the dopamine effect of when you lose weight and everything looks fabulous, and the dopamine effect of when my nose decides to not be so swollen like a big brick in my face. It's very addictive. And so you want to recreate that dopamine. So I can understand how people go a little bit too far, because that feeling it was real dopamine. Like I felt really good. I was like, wow, like this is so cool. I was so excited. Trying on clothes, everything fit right. And I can understand wanting to feel that again. So I think that's with the whole lip filler pandemic. I think that's what happened. People were getting 500,000 and they're like, oh my God, this feels great. And then they get another 500,000 and then the next thing you're 4 mils down. And because you're so used to seeing your face, it's not this big shock. And I think same with your boobs or losing weight or whatever it is. So the psychological aspect I can kind of understand.
And it's also different. I do think, our society is much more cruel to women and looks. Even though I've tried to think like a woman, I put on a wig and try to sit there in my truth. But I have never, and I never will, be judged for my looks as hard as a woman is. So there's also something that I can't even relate to that women go through.
Yeah, I think for women, I think we're the better looking species.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, humans are ugly, for the
Well, they are.
record.
Do you know what's so funny about noses? I have thought so hard about this, and I'm like, noses are disgusting. They are so gross. And obviously, because I've been obsessed with noses for the last 3 months, because it's what I'm thinking about. And I'm like, I don't even know why I want to make this thing on my face with 2 holes going into my body looking prettier.
Wow, 2 holes into your body is my favorite place. But I also love a nose. I'll suck on a big nose for sure. I love a big nose.
Oh, okay. And a woman as well? No, man.
Well, let me judge the woman more.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think we're the better looking species. And on top of that,
We're not different species.
better looking
Gender,
of the species.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Okay,
go with
better
that.
looking of the species. And on top of that, I think there's the extra pressure of that we have walked into this like makeup and having better access to clothes, and it just kind of has escalated. So like men have just kind of slipped through it, just that it's just so acceptable
Fuck
to
those
really
dudes.
fuck them. Like their only requirement is, don't be too skinny. No one likes if a guy's too skinny. Sorry,
But
skinny
no,
guys.
see, okay, so like going back to earlier when you were talking about women and their weight, guys, or at least I do, have the opposite effect. Like I have to constantly eat or else I'll lose weight, and I hate the way I look when I'm skinny. I know it, but it is just think of the opposite problem. Like I have to
I
eat
get
constantly,
that.
or else I will. If I
actually
skip a meal,
feel
I will
like
lose
I'm
10 pounds.
I'm actually going to throw you out this window.
That's fine. I didn't eat
If
lunch
you say
today. You'll
that.
easily be able to throw me.
If you say that one more time.
But it's you. I'm envious of you if you are able to put on weight easier, because I can't. I have to struggle with it. I have to go to the gym 6 times a week. I have to eat so many calories, or else I will look like a skinny mini, and I don't like a skinny mini.
I would
look on me.
love to be able to eat all that I could.
Listen, we'll have to do a Freaky Friday. But going back to like species in general, humans are so fucking ugly compared to like you go out and you see a leopard, you see like a cockatiel, like you see all these like animals have never showered, they've never put on makeup or done their hair or like went to the salon. And they're gorgeous. A human, if you imagine like a fucking human who's never done all that, some crunchy ass nasty species. And we're the smart ones?
Yeah, I don't know why we have to be so tall.
Not everybody. That makes complete sense. To reach things so we can see over the subway counter to order our sandwiches.
No,
That's
I
why.
kind of feel like that's what makes us ugly. Like you're describing things like a gazelle or a leopard. Like they're so like
Giraffes
long
are
and-
gorgeous. Look how long a giraffe is. Gorgeous.
Yeah, but it's okay. I feel like we're like a weird height. We're like,
You think if there were, okay, there are little people of the world. Are they what you're going after?
no.
Well, don't say no like that, but like, I don't think height is why we're ugly. I think it's just in general. Let's get at it. Let's go back into
You're
safety.
gonna say I'm gonna be cancelled
For
again because
what?
I said
You said people. You say there's a height problem with us. That's not cancelable. I mean, just because you don't
Yeah,
like.
I'm tired. By the way, for full disclosure, I've flown in again today. We need to stop scheduling.
She did.
these.
She's been in Thailand. She's been in London for like 48 minutes to go to the bathroom. Then she hopped back in a plane, came here. So she's been through it. And that nose, she's left half of her body across the universe.
I know all that cartilage.
So-
That was partly where my brain was at. And the surgeon took it out.
Let's wrap this up with a game of Mess Who Nose Job Edition. I'm going to give you some clues to some celebs who've had nose jobs, and you have to guess. Did you do any of these?
I did.
Did you?
I forgot. But for full disclosure, I was on the plane and I was like, God, I haven't opened this email. I was going through my emails and I was like, crap.
No one reads anything that I say. Fuck y'all.
I did do it.
Do you
though.
have them?
I do.
Okay,
yeah.
so I will give you one, and then you will give me one. Do you have it just memorized in your brain?
I've got them on my notes.
Okay, let's
and
go.
It's also
All
in my
right.
brain because it was only an hour
This
ago.
celebrity, all these people have had nose job. This
I
celebrity
picked
once.
those jobs as well.
Perfect.
Because it was like in theme. We're the same
We really are the
person.
same person. I wish we could like put
I
our
wish
nose
you weren't
cartilage together.
gay.
I wish you were.
Thomas, found my soulmate.
Well, we can still have a baby together, and then
Yeah,
we'll see where it
this is
goes after
true.
that.
Okay.
This celebrity once threw a shoe, and to be specific, it was an Ellie Saab platform heel, at someone at the Harper's Bazaar icon party.
Okay, that's so difficult.
Okay, the person that they threw this at was Nicki Minaj, rightfully so. She has a line in one of her songs, got
Black
a bag and
China.
fix my teeth.
Black China.
Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap.
Black China.
No.
That's the only other rapper.
There's a
I know.
letter, a space and then a letter. She's a rapper. Her first, her
Am I gonna know
debut.
who this person is?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Her debut album won a Grammy for Best Rap Album. Nicki has no Grammys. She's like Nicki's biggest feud.
I don't know.
Cardi B.
I was
Oh
never
my
going to get
God.
that, but
And let's put a side by side of all these people's plastic surgeries before and after. But yes, Cardi got a nose job.
okay, good for her. Yay, I'm so glad
Give me
we're
one.
on the same.
You don't
Same.
even know who fucking Cardi is, but you know who Black China is.
So this person was famous for an iconic haircut.
Black
but-
China.
No,
Go ahead.
but I actually hated it. also got a nose job.
Rachel Jennifer Aniston.
Yes. Oh, well done.
Okay.
And
This,
she was someone. So when I was getting my nose, I didn't want to go in with a photo because again, I didn't do that with my boobs, and I didn't want to look like somebody else. I wanted to look like me.
sure.
Turns out that was a mistake. No, I'm joking. But I looked up celebrities who've had nose jobs, and I had no idea she had a nose job. And
Yeah.
when I was Googling it today, they were saying like some of these celebrities had like these amazing nose jobs because they were so subtle. She also
Yeah.
had a deviated septum, but also
Yep.
not a great nose.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't know that, and it looked amazing on her face.
Yeah,
But
go back-
she was one of the noses that I was like, oh, I love her nose.
I do love her nose.
Yeah,
Go back
she's
and
a-
watch Leprechaun. It's a horror movie that she was in a
That
million years
was
ago.
apparently
Old
was
nose.
her first movie.
Old nose.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back. But she's great nose. Did not know, and yeah, loved it.
I have 3 more. I'm only going to give you 2 more. She's a daughter of a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's not on it anymore.
The daughter
And she's a famous model
of. She's the daughter
of
of
a Beverly Hills housewife. An
Denise
ex
Richards.
No.
a daughter
Her
of an.
sister is also a very famous model and has a child with Zayn.
Oh, Bella Hadid.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
Nose job, side by side. Look at, wow.
Didn't know that. Is it better?
I mean, they were all beautiful before, but it's different and it's more model-esque, I would say now.
Yeah, she's got quite a like contour. You see, she's like a pixie nose. I could never pull that off.
Fuck is a pixie nose?
Well, just like a
swoop-de-doop?
well, just it's very contour, like gorgeous, but
Yeah.
she suits it because she's got like. And this is the thing when my surgeon, she's like, lots of people want to smoke because that's obviously really popular at the moment, and I
Yeah.
would love her nose, but I could never pull that off. Whereas I feel like I could pull off Jennifer Aniston's.
You could.
Yeah,
you totally
but I don't
could.
think I could pull off Bella Hadid's. Like it's very.
It's she's got a very I don't know if she's
It's just very like sleek.
yeah.
Whereas I have a puffier face, so I'm always gonna have like a bit of a you know, even when the swelling goes down, it's still going to be, you know, round. It's not
Yeah.
going to be like pinched.
Super angular. Okay,
Yeah.
give me my last one. Just give me one more.
So this person, wait, sorry. So she described the procedure as life altering. She also has
That's
no
your
job.
fucking clue?
Okay, she's a friend of Jennifer Aniston's.
Courtney Cox? Lisa Kudrow? Lisa Kudrow got a nose job?
Yes, and she described it as life altering.
Okay, my friend did her hair for that movie, Better Nate Than Never, and she was the kindest human being on the planet.
Okay, I was worried you were going to go one way or the
No,
other.
I
there.
love her so
Oh,
much.
I
I'm so
love
excited for the comeback,
that.
coming back for its final season. I love her so much. I will watch her in anything. She's one of my favorite human beings that has
I
ever
love
been
that.
on this
Well,
planet.
she's part of our club.
She's part of our club. I was going to give you clues for John Stamos and Nene Leakes, who's also both had nose jobs, but that's it. I think we need to go put your nose on ice.
We went on a lot of
This could have been 4 days. We started and it was still light outside, and now it's light again. So we've been recording this episode for a while. So please follow us on Yacht Mess Pod on TikTok, Instagram, and now on Facebook. And follow us.
That's where all the trolls are.
That's not yet. So go there. And please comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps us. And
Please go watch our YouTube channel so Marc can get off our back.
please go watch it so I can get a new neck. All right, bye y'all.